new pitcher for the national team as they'll go bring in Emma Lemley on her way to Virginia Tech out of Forest, Virginia. Righty has jumped on top, no balls and 2 strikes to Bailey Brandon. We're in the third. The national team, wearing the black jerseys, leads the American team in red 6-4. After the 2 teams combined for 9 runs in the second inning, the 0-2 is up high to Brandon.
Lemley in the circle, a lot more velo. I say a lot. To a hitter, 5 or 6 miles an hour feels like quite a bit of a difference. Up in the zone, you can see that rise ball spin.
The 1-2 to Brandon. Grounded back up the middle, off the glove of De Leon, trying to make a play at second. She won't slow down, given the send to second. No fear, showed by Leah Andrews over there, the first base coach. And a leadoff double for Brandon, who had homered in her first at-bat of the game to lead off the second inning. She leads off the third with a double, and here's Casey Hoffman.
How about the future of LSU? Brandon going 2 for 2 so far. Home run and a double. What a day. What a night.
First pitch, low, ball 1. The hardest thing about these All-Star games is making sure we have the proper lineups and the proper players in the field as the 1-0 pitch is a swing and a miss. So big-time kudos to our man Ben Coldigelli, keeping us up to date. We've got a process that involves yellow sticky notes to let us know.
Hey, I'm like a fan. I'm like totally locked into what's going on the field. Just being amazed by these high school athletes, these graduates now.
Ball 2 strikes on the rise.
A reminder for those of you tuning in from home, you are watching the future of college softball. Signees that are headed to their collegiate programs in just a matter of weeks.
Well, that ball gets away on the swing and a miss. Hoffman tumbles, so she'll be thrown out at first. She's laughing as she walks. Well, I shouldn't say she's laughing. She's a little bit gimpy as she heads over there, but you see that
Mike Lewis
Lennon was able to get to third. Like she might have a chance to beat that out at first, and then just kind of caught a little bit of dirt. It's an odd area there. I'm going to defend her to her death here on this one, to my death here on this one, because that area where the turf actually hits the dirt can be kind of a tough spot.
Yeah, it's kind of a lip. Yeah.
I think she just kind of caught that. It'll bring Faith Barth to play, and a nice play at third.
If my scorecard is correct.
It's not correct, but go ahead.
But I know it's not, but I'm going to take a shot in the dark here. That is the first strikeout of the game.
Oh, I do think that's correct. Can we confirm? That was the first K of the game. Barth is behind no balls and 2 strikes. She flied out to left her last time up.
If that is correct, you got to tip your cap to the offense. Both sides of this field, really aggressive. We've seen a lot of foul balls, just as that one is off the bat of Barth. Solid contact. And again, I'm going to fall into the narrative of the technology that's within our sport of scouting, right? You're looking at the spins, you're looking at the speeds, the velos, and you're preparing. Because hitting is hard. Hitting is very hard. Make no bones about it.
So the
fact that we are now to 3 innings and only 1 strikeout on the board, I mean, that is a huge testament to the offense that is about to hit the collegiate scene.
Brandon's at third. These 2 teams have combined for 10 runs. We're in the top of the third. 1 out, 0-2 count to Barth, 6-4. The national team leads, and there's a called strike 3. After not having a strikeout through the first 2 1/3, we are 2 innings full. We get back-to-back strikeouts, and Emma Lemley just paints the corner.
Well, you can see the break. I mean, late life on that screwball as it breaks away from Barth at the plate. Perfect pitch against a lefty. Something that has to be defended at the plate.
She's got that rise working a bit here, too, as the first pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 count to Audrey Schneidmiller, who singled and scored a run her last time up. In fact, she started that 2-out rally for the American team in red with a single. 3 straight hits after that, but she's fallen behind 0-2.
High heat for Lemley in the circle, and I mentioned it, the velo. Even though it's about 5-6 mile an hour faster, again, the perception at the plate, the spin, the break, the late life on her ball.
2 misses high, ball and 2 strikes.
That's where I'm looking at my Rapsodo definitions here. The spin direction, the tilt of that release point, the degree in which that force is headed. These are all some of that data that you get when you are utilizing this technology. As she gets another strikeout, make that 3. You ask and you shall receive. What has been a fairly dominant offense on both sides of this field goes down. 1, 2, 3 for Lemley in the circle.
To the bottom of the 3rd we go. National team leads it 6-4 in the Lions All-Star game.